Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to Reading Category Romance. This is a video that I think a lot of you have been waiting very patiently for. This is my thoughts on the Speechify app. I have been talking about this app for the last couple of months. It was introduced to me a few months ago by my friend Barb, and I'm going to state it right off the bat. This app to me is worth every single penny that I pay for it. It may not be for you, but I'm going to talk to you about what I like and what I dislike about this app, and you can draw your own conclusions and make your own decision on what you want to do with it. There's a couple things I want to state right off the bat. I am not here to discuss the merits of AI, whether it's good or bad. I'm almost certain that this app uses AI technology. Almost 1,000% certain. I'm not here to delve into whether that's good or bad. Okay? My thoughts on AI, I think it's amazing. I think it's an absolutely amazing tool when used properly. And by properly, I mean for stuff like perhaps this, or for medical technology, or to advance, other things in our day-to-day life. What I don't agree with it is using it, literature, music, to steal from artists and things like that. That I don't agree with. This is also not an app that is here to replace audiobooks. This is not a replacement for audiobooks. Audiobooks are still amazing and to me are still top tier. If you have the choice between listening to a book that is on audio or on Speechify, I would pick audio every day because an actor narrator, a paid narrator, like a voice actor, is far superior to an AI voice all day long. They get the inflection, they get, the surprise, they get all those things. But this is just as good. This is just the next step down. Will this end up replacing audiobooks? I don't think so. I know that there's been some talk around BookTube about that and around other bookish platforms. I see now, I've heard from people that Amazon or Audible is starting to offer audiobooks now with AI voices that you've got to pay a credit for. I don't know about that. That's a whole other video. I don't want to get into that kettle of fish. So if you're here to discuss and tell me how horrible AI is and how horrible I am for using this app, just show yourself the door, guys. I'm really not interested. And if you found this video by chance and that's what you're interested in talking about, I'm really not interested. I'm sorry. I'm not. If you're also here to say that I'm a horrible person for, using this instead of getting audiobooks, like I just said, this is for books that are not on audio. Basically, this app is for books that are not on audio. That's the way that I look at it. And it's to make more books accessible for more people. That's my personal opinion of what this app is for. This app, to me, is a godsend for a lot of people to be able to really enjoy listening to a book for those people who can't physically read a book or read a physical book or a digital book, like an ebook. Because there are a lot of people for many medical reasons or, just time constraints or whatever the case may be, who don't have the time to sit and read a physical or digital book or ebook. And to them, audio is the way to go. And that's what this app is for. Again, for books that are not already audiobooks. If I'm reading a book and it's already on audio and I can get it somewhere on audio, I will definitely do that all day long. Unfortunately, because I primarily read category romance, Harlequin, Mills and Boon, not a lot of those books are put on audio. There's something like, I figure it was something like 60, almost 70 books. Category romance books are published by Harlequin every single month. Every single month. Maybe 4 or 5 of them are put on audio. The other 64 books are not. Excuse me, guys. So what's a person to do? If someone has a learning disability or they have a problem with their eyes or they just don't have the time to sit and read a book because maybe they have a long commute every day that they have to drive, whatever the reason might be, just because they prefer to listen to audio over reading a book, that means that those people are not going to get to read those other 64 books. But with Speechify, they can, which is very cool. So basically, the couple of things that I do not like about this app. I'm going to end with the stuff that's good because I'd rather end on a high note. So basically the one thing that really bothers me is the ads that you might see are very misleading. I don't see the ads anymore because I now have the app, so they don't target to me anymore because they don't need to. They got my money. So basically, there's a section of the ad, or the ad. I don't know if it's still a thing on the ad. For those of you who've seen it, let me know. Where a person has their book, and then they put their phone on top of the book, and then the phone just starts reading the text. That's not at all how that works. What you can do is you can take that physical book and open it up and take a picture of every single page in the book, upload that all to Speechify, and then listen to the book that way. Now that seems like a giant pain in the rear end. So my suggestion is not to do that. I have never done that. And I have listened to books for the last 2 months every single day using Speechify. So there's a couple of different ways to do it. So that's one of the things. I'll get into how to do it in a minute. So I'll talk about the cons. I'll talk about how to use the app, and then I'll talk about like the stuff that I really like about it. So another thing that I do not like is that sometimes it does tend to skip words. It's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. It does tend to occasionally skip words. It doesn't happen very often. It happens for me maybe twice every 3 or 4 books. You know, like I'll listen to 3 books or 4 books, and then all of a sudden I'll get one that skips a little bit, and then it's fine after that. The other thing I don't like is with the Kindle part of the app, you can download the Kindle books to the app and then listen to it that way. But if you borrow a Kindle Unlimited title, you can't download that to your device. So it might be a thing that you can only listen to it on Wi-Fi. I haven't experienced that because I don't have Kindle Unlimited anymore. I did at the very beginning, and I tried to download something. Maybe it's changed. I don't know. But you can't download that. And I recommend that you download the Kindle book because it lessens the chance of it skipping. For whatever reason, if you don't download it, it tends to skip more. I don't know the reason why, but it's a thing. My personal preference, I actually use Kobo. Kobo allows you to download your books. So when you purchase a book off Kobo, you have the ability to download it. From the website. I use the Kobo website. I use my laptop for everything. I am a Gen X. Okay. I use my laptop for any big purchases are done on the laptop, basically. Anything big is done on the laptop. So I download my books, and from there I can upload them through Google Drive to my phone. I have a Samsung, by the way, in case anyone's curious. If you want to know how to do all those things, please don't ask me because I don't know. I know how to do it from my phone, from me. I basically, if you also have a Samsung phone, if you also have Google Drive, if you also have Kobo books, download the Kobo book. It goes, and then when you open it opens up to the Adobe Digital Editions. From there, you need to run it through Calibrate to change it to a PDF, and then I upload that PDF to my Google Drive, and then from there I upload it to Speechify. It's a couple of step process, but it definitely makes a difference. It is fantastic. So that's primarily how I listen to my books on Speechify. If I don't own the book already, I will buy it, depending on how much it costs. There are also ways to do it with library books, like with Libby, because you can download Libby books as well, and that's all I'm going to say on that subject. You can figure it out for yourself from there. Again, I'm not an IT channel, so I'm not here to teach you guys how to do that. If you want to know how to download Libby books for your laptop, phone, whatever the case may be, you can Google search that and find it. Please don't ask me in the comments. I've gotten comments before on videos that I've done that are like somewhat techie, and I get all these questions. I'm like, I have no idea. I'm sorry, but I don't. I know how to do it for me, and that's all that I know. So one of the other major dislikes that I have for this, and I think it's a cost thing. Now for me, luckily, financially, I can afford it. I have canceled my Audible subscription. I have a ton of books on Audible that I'm not listening to, that I haven't listened to. So I've got a lot of back catalog I can listen to at any point in time. And I'm at the point now where most of the time, unless it's an Audible exclusive, which are rare that I want to listen to an Audible exclusive, I can get the books from Libby or Hoopla or whatever the case may be. So if I want to listen to an audiobook. So I cancel my Audible subscription. So those Audible subscriptions, because I had one for both audible.com and audible.ca, I now use for my Speechify subscription. And I have used this far more than I've ever used Audible, to be completely honest with you. So you do really have to pay for the subscription to get the good voices. You can use this for free, and you use the much, much more AI sounding voices, the much, much more, I'm not going to say it out loud because I have a device over there that's going to go off, but the one from Amazon that you all bought that all sits in our houses and listens to everything that we do, that device. That's what those free ones sound like to me. If you pay, you get the good voices. And guys, what makes this app is the good voices. There have been times I have forgotten that I'm listening to an AI generated voice. I'm not kidding. It's that good. Now we're going to get into what I like. So basically, like I said, the way this app works is that you upload your book and you press play and you listen to the book being read out to you. It's as simple as that, you guys. It's as simple as that. The voices make this app phenomenal. You can choose from so many different voices and you can listen to them. There is different languages. If you have a book in Arabic, if you have a book in, I think French, if you have a book in whatever language, there is a voice that will read that book to you in that language. There are different accents that you can find. Like for me, everything I read is in English. I don't read in any other language. But there is a ridiculously long list of English-speaking voices that you can use. And I'm not calling these voice actors because they're not. This is AI generated. But there's a ton of different voices that you can use. And you can save your favorites. So if you find one that you really like, you can save that favorite. There are some celebrity voices. I'm using air quotes because I'm not sure how much of a celebrity. Mr. Beast. I know he's got chocolate bars. He's a YouTube guy, right? He's one of the celebrities on this thing. Paris Hilton? Really? Paris Hilton? Anyway. Gwyneth Paltrow, who I've never been a fan of. But Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg to me is the winner. This is how this was marketed to me by my friend Barb, is that she had Snoop Dogg read to her a Amish romance. Which who doesn't want Snoop Dogg to read them an Amish romance? I mean, that's just for fun. That's not something I would ever listen to in full. I would never listen to a full book narrated by Snoop Dogg. That's more for the entertainment value. Do you know what I mean? Kind of a neat little quirk of the app, if you will. But I have a few different voices that I've saved. I have one, I think it's Stephanie, is the one that I use predominantly. Any book set in North America, I listen to her. I have her read me the book. She has an amazing voice. It's one of my favorites. Recently I found one, I think it's Lily with 2 L's. Lilly, I think is the name. And all the narrators are, the voices have names. So you can save your favorites and blah, blah, blah. And she is British. It's a British accent. So when I was listening to a couple of the Regency romances, and I'm listening to one right now, she narrates it, and you get this lovely British accent narrating. You would never get that with that device that you bought from Amazon that listens to you in your house. You don't get that. That's why you're paying for this app. There's a third voice that I found because I thought I'd try it out on one of the Sweet Valley books. And it's a much younger sounding, almost a Valley Girl sounding. And it was perfect for Sweet Valley. So you know what I mean? Like, it's great for that. So I really like this app. I think it's fantastic. Yes, you have to pay for it, you guys. One of the other things I really don't love is that I think they might give you a 3-day free trial. I think that's it. I wish it was a longer free trial. I wish it was 7 to 10 days because I really feel like the average person should get to start and finish a book on this app before making a decision. It's my personal opinion. Not everybody can read a book in 3 days. Some of us can, but not everybody can. I think they should give a longer trial period to be completely, maybe not a whole month, but maybe 7 to 10 days. I think that's more than acceptable. Or even 2 weeks. That would be great. It is a little pricey. I think it costs me Canadian 30 some odd dollars a month. I can go yearly and it makes it much cheaper, which I plan on doing. I have to actually cancel my subscription, let it run out, and then when it expires, I resubscribe for the whole year. So I'm going to do that like at the beginning of July. And I think it's much cheaper. It works out to half the price per month, but if you just go monthly, it's more expensive. But what I would suggest is if you want to try out a month first and see what you think about it. Don't commit to a whole year. Before you find out if you really like it or not. So yeah, I mean, but like I said, I had Audible and I canceled both audible.com and audible.ca. Now, both of those were $15 a piece. There's the price of my Speechify, and I can listen to, if I had the ability, I could listen to 10 books a day on that. You know what I mean? Whereas on Audible, I'm only getting 2 credits for my $30, right? So that's the way that I look at that. I think it's worth the money. I love it. It has made all the difference in my reading. Now every morning I get up in the morning, I go and make a cup of coffee, and I come and sit in this room. I have my comfy chair right over there. I sit in my comfy chair. I plug in my current Speechify book. I sip on my coffee, and I knit on my sock. I'm a little old lady at heart. And I love it. I think it's a great app. I think it's great if you are someone who listens to a lot of audiobooks. I think it's worth the money if you can afford it. You know, I think it's a great app, and I just want to come on here and share that with you guys. But anyway, if you do have any questions that are not techie related, if you just have questions in regards to the app, please do let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you use it, what you think about it. And yeah, until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching.